guys are nothing. I'm sure you're something. I know for sure you're something. All right, well, you all want to be honorary Newfoundlanders, do you? You want to be Screechers at the end of the ceremony. You're already excited and all that kind of stuff. We got two Jocelyn's up here side by side, right? And you know, yeah, first time I've had that happen, I think. All right, so in order to be a honorary Newfoundlander, and you have to say that without an H, okay? Honorary Newfoundlander. Honorary.
Harry?
100 hairy Newfoundlanders, yes. You got it, girl.
I'm French.
You're the French, yes, I know. So you got to say it without the H, okay? Honorary Newfoundlander, right?
Honorary Newfoundlander.
Can you do it without the H?
Honorary Newfoundlander?
Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so the first thing you have to do is dress like a Newfoundlander, okay? So you're putting on your hats there, you put your hat on, make sure you got it on correctly, okay? Because you look kind of stunned if you got it on the wrong way. We've got a couple of jackets here because you can't go out on the ocean and do some fishing and so on until you've got some rubber clothes on, as we say in Newfoundland, okay? So you got to wear your rubber clothes because the whale could, splash you with his tail or something, even if it's a nice sunny day. Who would like to wear the jacket? Who else said you would wear one? You would. Do you wear a jacket in your house? You do? Do you wear the pants in your house? Yes, sir. You're all looking pretty good there. So, anybody know what these hats are called? Sou'westers. Okay, yeah, it's on the front. That's pretty easy, right? But you knew that already, I'm sure. Okay, you're in Boston, right?
Yes.
Call them Sou'westers in Boston?
Yes.
Okay. In this part of Newfoundland, on the northern peninsula, on the tip, we don't call them Sou'westers. They've always been called Cape Anns. It's in the Cape, the name Ann, okay? Cape Ann. Say Cape Ann.
Cape Ann.
Say, I'm wearing me Cape Ann. Say it, I'm wearing me Cape Ann. And I love to be Cape Ann. Okay, make sure you got to put that S on there, okay? I love to be Cape Ann. Okay, you got that right? Okay. So you're all looking pretty good. Now, you look like a Newfoundlander, you got to talk like a Newfoundlander, okay? So, if you've been in Newfoundland long enough, I'm sure somebody's come up to you and said, how's you getting on? Right? Newfoundlanders use a lot of terms of endearment, like me lovey, me sweetheart, me old trout, and all this kind of stuff, right? So they might come up to you and say, how's you getting on, me lovey? Or how's you getting on, me sweetheart? How's you getting on, me old trout? So if somebody comes up and says to you, how's you getting on? How would you respond?
Just fine.
Just fine, okay. How would you respond, sir?
Pretty well.
Pretty well, pretty well. Now in Newfoundland you have to say, alright. So say, alright. Like the pirate, okay? Right. And you put something on the end of that, like, alright, bye. Or alright, me ducky. Okay, you got that? Now, keep those terms of endearment in mind because you're going to use them later on, okay? You got it? All right. Now, if you've been here long enough, too, you will have walked up to somebody and you said, I never understood a word that person said because they talk real fast, okay? So, we've got these couple of lovely ladies right here, okay? Now, let's pretend, we're going to make up a story here. Let's pretend they're living here in this small community of Straitsview, okay? And it's way back in the day before the highways and stuff like that. You didn't have highways going through the community, you had paths going through between the houses, okay? So she gets up on this lovely morning that I talked about earlier, okay? She goes down on her bridge, on her deck, right down on her bridge. That's where her clothesline is, okay? And she's going to put her clothes on the clothesline. It's a Monday morning because in Newfoundland you always wash your clothes on a Monday morning, okay? Why, I don't know. But anyhow, you're putting your clothes on the clothesline. Your friend here is across the path. She's on her bridge and she's putting her clothes on the clothesline too. Okay? And that's what the cows didn't eat the night before. Almost left. So. And anyhow, I'll tell you about that later maybe. So the So you're on your bridge. You look across to her and you says, "Oh, how's she getting on?"
I say that.
You go, "Yeah."
Wonderful.
Oh, you gotta say, "All right, mate."
All right, me.
And they have a little chat, okay, for a while like that, eh? Beautiful morning and all this kind of stuff, and suddenly she breaks out with this, okay? "Nice morning this morning, it's nice morning, this morning's gonna be a nice morning, morning." Respond to that one. No way? Anybody like to repeat that? No? I'll say it again, listen carefully. Okay? Nice morning this morning. If it says nice morning tomorrow as it is this morning, it's going to be a nice morning tomorrow morning. Makes sense, does it? Makes sense, right?
Yes, Bob.
Yes, bye. Who would like to repeat it now?
It's a nice morning this morning. If tomorrow's morning is going to be as nice as it, morning's morning, should be a fine day. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got the gist of it. In Newfoundland, of course, the morning is morning, okay? Or morning. Morning or morning. Morning depends on what the province you live in. And so, tomorrow is always damar. Say damar. Damar. Be quiet back there, you fellers. Thank you. And anyhow, they never listen. So, yes, so tomorrow morning would be morning, okay? So, nice morning this morning. If it says nice morning tomorrow morning as it is this morning, it's going to be a nice morning tomorrow morning. And repeat it after me, okay? Nice morning this morning.
Nice morning this morning.
If it says nice morning, tomorrow morning, as it is this morning, tis going to be a nice morning tomorrow morning. You had it quite right, sir. Yeah, it all makes sense, doesn't it? So you get to talk a little bit like a Newfoundlander. We could do more, but we don't have time tonight. Now you're going to get to eat like a Newfoundlander, okay? Don't eat it yet, okay? Wait until they give you permission. No God, Tony. It could probably, go past and probably into the mouth. Oh God, Tony. So, what we have here is, as we say in Newfoundland, lassie bread. Lassie. Say lassie, like the dog. Okay, lassie. Lassie bread. Yes, lassie bread. It's molasses, of course, but we call it lassie. And what you have with the lassie bread is capelin. Capelin. We catch them in cast nets, and we salt them and dry them. And they were a delicacy, and they're a delicacy. We consider them a delicacy. But they were a staple in Newfoundland for get you through the winter, in the spring. And the small fish that the cod eat, they come in and roll up on the beach, okay, and you cast them with the cast net or dip nets, and so on. Okay. And they go good together in the morning with a cup of tea. True. Okay, I want you to say, over the lips, past the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. Over the lips, past the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. Now you can eat it. You can eat both at the same time because it goes together, okay? Lassie bread and capelin. So if anybody asks you what you ate in Newfoundland, lassie bread and capelin. Okay? What do you think of it, me lovey? You're still chewing? Make sure. In Newfoundland we say swally and for swallow, so make sure you swallow it. As difficult as it might be. I've had people come here and they put it in, pretend they're eating it, and they put it down the side of their shirt or something, and it drops out on the floor when they're dancing. Don't have that happen, okay? Make sure you swallow your capelin. Okay, say I swallowed me Caitlin.
Swallow me, Caitlin.
Oh, perfect, okay. All right, so now we're going to get to kiss the cod. He's a bit frosty. He's a frosty cod. He's been around for a while in the freezer. He's got a traditional Newfoundland knit stocking that he has to keep him warm while he's in the freezer, right? So I want you to say something nice to the cod. Don't call him your old trout because he gets kind of upset about that, okay? So I want you to give him a little kiss. Well, not really give him a kiss because since COVID, you can't kiss anybody or anything anymore, okay? My wife stays in her cricket room, so we can't kiss and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, do a little pucker up, say something nice to the cod, get your picture taken or whatever. There you go. I would do that one on the go. Good, okay. All right, you got to kiss the cod, which is the main part of the ceremony, one of the main parts. And now you're going to get to do the next main part. That's to drink the screech. Come drink it again, okay? I think that's the best part. Now the story of Screech, okay? Well now, so that's something to do with maybe somebody from Boston, I don't know. So anyhow, Newfoundlanders traded salt cod to places like Barbados and so on in exchange for molasses, or lassie as they call it. Will come in wooden kegs, okay, wooden barrels. The molasses would seep into the wood. And when they were empty, Newfoundlanders added water or whatever they needed to help it ferment, and they came up with a rum. And it was called a Newfie rum. Okay? Well, during World War II, the Americans had bases in Newfoundland. They had a base. There was one in St. Anthony, actually, up on the hill up there. And so this American, one night decided to go for a time with the guys for a big old party, okay? So they gave him all kinds of moonshine and stuff like that, and he got kind of tipsy, and then they pulled out the rum bottle, okay, and passed it over to him. He took the stopper off, and as we say in Newfoundland, he lowered it down. What do you think he did? He screeched. From that time on, Newfie rum has been called Screech. Let's raise your glass to these people who are being screeched in tonight, okay? We're going to say, long may your big jib draw, okay? All right, we're going to say that at the count of 3. You got it? Long may your big jib draw. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Long may your big jib draw. Down the hatch. You can screech if you wish. Got a bit of a kick to it, right?
Don't pull out any birthday candles.
Okay, one more thing you have to do. We're going to do a couple more things. One more thing you guys have to do is dance like a Newfoundlander. right. I'm going to now, Marley is going to knight you official Newfoundlanders, okay? I'm going to start over here. This young lady. How do you feel about being a honorary Newfoundlander?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, give me son.
I'm not worthy.
You're not worthy. How about you, my young lad?
All right.
All right, but you feels all right? How about you, sweetheart?
Just peachy things.
Just peachy thanks, okay. How about you, my honey?
I'm proud.
You're proud? You're real proud? Well, how do you feel about being a honorary Newfoundlander?
Best kind.
This kind by, okay. How about you, my son?
Sorry?
How about you, my son?
Just fine, thank you.
Just fine, okay. You can say, just fine by.
Just fine, bye.
Yes, my son, okay. How about you, my sweetheart?
All right, ducky.
All right, oh, she got the ducky part. Look at that. How about you, my son?
Aye, great laddie. Ooh, now you.
I think that's a little bit of Scottish there, isn't it? I love it. How about you, my sweetheart?
All right, bye.
All right, bye, okay. All right, congratulations. You are now officially honorary Newfoundlanders. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to say, indeed I is a screecher. Okay, you got that? Is you a screecher?
Indeed, I is a creature.
All right, congratulations. Give them a big hand. All right.